And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Lariat! That's using your head. Headbutt! 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 Countdown underway. The odds about to no longer be even.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
Not a good spot to be in.
Planted face first.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still
Up high, cross-body.
This War Games just got Usi, Zayn, joining the original bloodline side.
brings down a hammer to turn the tide.
Right in the jaw. What a shot. Oh, he had that scattered. Running power slam. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not know, what is he doing up there?
Oh my God!
You gotta be kidding me!
That's gotta do it. No one can continue after that.
How could anything go on after what we just witnessed is beyond me.
Headbutt after headbutt after headbutt!
Big hip attack. Whoa, right into a chop block. Debilitating counter.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jey, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf will once stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Both wrists captured and boom!
Good night, what a knee. And it can be all over for Jey.
Oh man, that'll bend your arm.
Oh my goodness.
And Zayn looking a bit worse for wear
scared after being on the receiving end of that offense.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side is less exposed.
From the top.
Never saw him coming. Torturous knee. Hit with the knee. Into the cage now, and the numbers advantage is locked in. You just flipped the script there.
Oh, did you hear that? A big forearm connects. Oh, the body's limits are being reached here.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even top rope.
And it's Jay.
Uso splash.
Jay nailed all of it.
Strong kick. He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Game structure. He is locked in, and it has his opponent dead to rights.
Up high.
That's choosing your head.
Delivers the leg drop.
Absolutely stunned from that attack to the head.
Yeah, all of sorts now.
Enough is enough.
Staggering back up, maybe to a foregone
Blast off. Propelled into the table.
Oh my gosh!
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all.
Both wrists captured.
Nasty.
Jay is out. That is it.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earn him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to prove the new bloodline
Single leg Boston Crab cinched in.
He's trying his best to fend off this. He just decides to
wonder what he's thinking here.
You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
We've got it numbers and set up for a second time.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
Incoming!
And walking through the structure.
Seeing how close and looking at Jacob Fatu.
Listen to this crowd. What a feeling.
These superstars are feeling it too. Ooh.
Choosing your head.
Enough is enough. A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
And just unloading that. Tamatanga
Executing a vicious Tongan twist. Tama could end it there.
with all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
I think that's the plan, Cole. Try to keep him on the back foot.
Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing. He's going back to the well.
Brought down with a DDT.
Sammy recovering. Kick to the gut.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games.
Oh, man.
We know what's racing through his mind.
Quick waiters.
Up high.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Leg drop.
He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Drops.
And with that, the so-called man.
Both wrists captured.
Boom. Good night. What a knee.
That is what it takes to top a rage.
And another stiff shot to the head here.
Up high.
And now here's Jey Uso.
Jay can seal it here. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful. Ending up between the two rings, and this can get dangerous fast. Samoan drop.
Tama taking out some damage.
And more action like that might allow Jay to get the job
Uso.
Uso splash by Jey.
That could put...
Winding up. There's a Samoan spike. Ouch. Solo can end this now. My goodness.
Has him in the corner. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea.
Big leg drop.
Roman for the win. Now Reigns kicks out after one.
How have we not claimed a winner yet?
You gotta believe that not wanting to feel the agony of defeat is causing this never surrender attitude.
And the flashing streak of Sikoa just got a bit halted.
Yeah, that ruthless side of Jimmy just absolutely took over there.
Samoa drop from the middle.
Man, what a leg drop. Jacob Fatu taking flight with the moonsault. Jacob about to end this fight.
And Tonga Loa has taken on a lot of damage in this match.
Jey Uso has the advantage here.
Boom! Down, what a gourd buster.
The dominant streak of Reigns getting a bit challenged.
Winding it off.
Samoan spike.
And that took Reigns down. Hitting the elbow drop.
Both wrists captured it. That was nasty. Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
And now Jimmy getting another wind with that attack.
Tonga Loa might be dangerously close to being put away.
Drop kick from behind.
Jey quickly moves.
There's the Pele kick.
Climbing the cage.
Honestly, not a great move.
And then quickly the cover.
He makes the save.
Better late than never.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. They could have got Tonga. And look out. Here it comes.
And we see Zayn.
Terrible position for Jimmy.
Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
Now propped up in the corner. Oh, kick by Sami Zayn.
And Sami ended it there. Reigns now with his opponent all the way up.
And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long.
Getting clubbed by the axe handle.
And you can see that offense was aimed directly at his skull. Climbing up the wall now, and he's got some crazy idea in mind from the looks of this.
Solo Sikoa lining it up. Samoa spike from the top.
Now scaling the low game structure. This is not going to end well. Jumping DDT.
Tonga's looking to wrap this one up.
Roman Reigns setting up for his pending move.
Good God.
Tonga executing a vicious Tonga twist.
Victory nearly at hand for Tonga. He's doing some dangerous redecorating.
I think the table really ties it all together. Power slam.
Meanwhile, Roman Reigns.
Will Jey end this?
Two. Almost ended it there.
How? Trying to find his feet. This does not look good for him. Up high.
Elbow drop. No idea how he's even able to continue in this match.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Inverted DDT.
Lights out.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
on this one.
He's got the shoulders down. This is it. Fights the shoulder up and one.
Surprised to not even get a two.
Able to evade the clothesline, looking for a pinning combination. Shoulders are down.
Counter into a new cover. This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind. I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale. Reversal by Reigns. Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
And now Tama Tonga. Sharp knee. That's yours in your head. Oh, what a leg drop.
Dropping the leg.
That didn't go a solo picture.
Set up for a suplex.
To finish things off.
Cannot be. Jacob Fatu taking flight. The moonsault. Jacob about to end this fight.
Lining up Reigns. Opportunities like this rarely open up. Tama Tonga.
Twist.
This could put a stop to Zayn. He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Game structure.
Placing him in.
That core area really getting lit up.
Climbing up the War Game steel structure.
This superstar is looking to risk it.
Taking flight.
Just bludgeoning their opponent.
Samoa has his eyes targeting his big rearing of way back. Samoa spike.
That's one for Sakala.
That's yours in your head.
Stalking his prey.
This might be it. Makes the
Kyle is down and out.
Incredible to think. After everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
Jimmy Uso looking to put this over. Shoulders are down.
No doubt, Sami just ended this.
Michael, I think the tribal chief is on the foot.
Camel clutch applied. They're not going to last long here.
Wait. The grip is broken.
That stops the count. What a save.
Trying to work the leg here.
Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that can ruin your whole balance.
Starting to scale up the War Games wall. He's got something in mind.
Jay, ready to end things.
Jumping DDT. And is Jimmy able to turn the corner? No, he gets the shoulder up.
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
And looking at Jacob Fatu. And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu, the new Bloodline.
You want to know which version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games.
These four men are true.